Cool, Morgan. So we are on YouTube, which is great.
Perfect.
And you can throw up the Hamilton one next. Hey, everybody, welcome to our Super Dentist Boost orientation session for campers, but also if you're a sponsor or speaker, this will be of value to you. My name is Paul Goodman, Dr. Nacho. So excited to be doing this. I did a special treat for my dentist friends. See if you can spot the misspelling on the flyer here, because I know my dentist friends, you guys like to spot things that are not right. So it is practice there. So Morgan will adjust that. So the goal of this is for me to share with you a checklist for success. If you're going to be a practice owner, or if you bought a practice, this book is phenomenal. The Checklist Manifesto. These are two books here that are awesome. The Checklist Manifesto and the E-Myth Revisited. So what we're going to talk about are details. So I see friends that I know well in this chat. I see people I haven't met yet. The goal is for us to dig into these details so you can figure out what we're going to do, what you're going to learn, if you have any questions. So first detail, Morgan, throw up the Hamilton thing. Perfect. So first, I was at Hamilton yesterday with my wife and the moderator, and it was awesome. So I love Hamilton. It's one of my favorite things. So I think this is sort of a version of Nacho Business Boost Hamilton. So if you go to a play, you first ask, when is it? So Morgan, when is Super Dentist Business Boost?
Hey everyone, Super Dentist Boost is going to be held from May 5th to May 7th this year. It's going to be focused on practice management, and we're really excited for it.
So awesome. Morgan is our awesome Boost Super Dentist Boost coordinator, helps keep me sane, not an easy job. So the first question that I'm asking you guys is, are you available? You can leave this up, Morgan. Are you available to be in Center City, Philadelphia from 5 p.m. on May 5th, Cinco de Mayo, very on brand for us, to Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern? Those 48 hours are a requirement for being part of Super Dentist Boost. There will be things before, there might be things after, pre-gaming, post-gaming, but can you be there at this time? If for any reason you have signed up and you say, oh, geez, I can't, it's my aunt's cat's 10th birthday party and I can't miss it, no problem, just let us know. So first, can you be there? That is the when, 5/5 at 5 p.m. to 5/7 at 5 p.m. Eastern. So when is it? Now, Morgan, next question. Where is Super Dentist Business Boost?
Super Dentist Business Boost is actually held where I'm sitting right now, which is at the Cambria Hotel in Center City, Philadelphia. It is right by City Hall in the heart of the city.
So it's a great place for central location in Philadelphia. So we got the when is it, where is it, Cambria in Center City, Philadelphia. Why are we doing this? So this specific Super Dentist Business Boost is for people looking to buy a practice in the last 5 years, or someone who's bought or started a practice in the last 5 years. Our OG new dentist boost camper, the amazing Dr. Ashley, who's here. I will let her speak if she would like to. I don't know if she's in the car or not. Everyone be safe, please. If you're in a car, just listen. But if Ashley could speak, she's a panelist now. Ashley, can you talk to us, or is it too? Are you driving?
She might have dropped off for a second. We do have a few others here with us today, though.
Yep. So Ashley was part of New Dentist Boost Camp 1. Since that time, she has gotten married and started her own dental practice. So she falls into a perfect camper, because it's if you're looking to buy a dental practice in the next 5 years, or you've purchased one in the last 5 years. So if you can say yes to those questions, you are in the right place. Finish line for confirming. So one of my tips that you can say, no worries, Ashley, when you come back on, great. Finish line, it's a nicer way of saying deadline. So one of my talking tips tomorrow with your assistants, with your team, with your spouse, say, oh, the finish line for letting my aunt know what we're bringing to Thanksgiving is November 23rd instead of deadline. The finish line for letting us know if you can come in person is December 1st. So Morgan put down, that is the finish line. If you must confirm with us. So we need confirmation, because I know it's a busy life, busy world. There'll be other ones of these if you can't make this one, but we're going to know December 1st, or we're going to give your spot to someone on our awesome backup Business Boost wait list. So we have when, where, why, finish line. Would anyone at this point, I like to pause and add, would anyone like to ask a question in the chat? You're also, I'm welcome to promote you to panelists so you can talk. Would anyone like to ask a question at this time? Morgan, you can monitor the chat for me. Okay, so let's keep going along here. How much does it cost? Okay, so it costs $3,000 for this amazing 2-day experience where you're going to learn from leaders, dentists, consultants, coaches, sponsors. It costs $3,000. But since our sponsors are so amazing, they're going to support you in underwriting your cost to come, which includes your hotel stay for $500. So it's like better than lab cost pricing for all of you. So you've been selected and you're here. Instead of $3,000, you will, instead of $3,000, it's going to be $500. These payments are going to be made starting in January. And the first one, Morgan, let's just make a finish line of January 15th for half and February 15th for the other half. Maybe you guys want to ask for it for a holiday present, a Festivus present. So question is.
Actually, there's a couple questions in the chat. Her first one was, what are some of the topics that will be covered?
So great question, Ashley. A lot of people ask that. Dentists like a lot of details. So when you came to New Dentist Boost Camp 1, I was just like, show up, it's going to be great. And I did not give a menu and it was great. I now have given more menus. So what's the menu of learning? It's going to be the skills you need to succeed, your dentist in core, business skills, leadership skills, team management skills, how to read a P&L, how to evaluate your numbers, what to do when your assistants are fighting. Do you want to buy another practice in the future? Is your practice operating well? Facts more than feelings. So all the business, leadership, communication skills. The people speaking will have clinical experience like me, Todd Fleischman, other people, but it's going to have a specific non-clinical focus. To me, everything's part of the same game. So if Dr. Todd Fleischman is going to talk about running a fee-for-service practice, of course, he's going to talk about his cosmetic cases, but instead of learning how to insert veneers and ceramic crowns, you're going to learn what Todd does behind the scenes to make that happen. Great question. We will create Boost Camp manuals, Boost Camp material, Ashley, take-home stuff, notebooks, things like we've done before. Great question. So when, where, why, finish line, deposit, and 2 payments. Now, we just did Super Dentist Boost in August, and we have recordings. Morgan's going to put the recordings in the chat. So for being here, you will get the free recordings to watch in and feel the vibe of what we have done in the past. It comes with CE, amazing content. It's going to help you as a associate dentist, can help you as a practice owner. So in the chat, take the link for the Super Dentist Boost recordings. That was our core one that had clinical business practice management and a code to get that for free. There is going to be a virtual part like we do where you're going to be on TV. People can watch in. You can give the virtual pass to your mom, your aunt, anyone who wants to watch in, and your friends. But Morgan, this is a new idea that you don't even know about. All the campers we're going to have a share test, which is a contest for sharing. Each going to get it. We're going to get a code, Morgan, for this website product. They're in-person campers, and we're going to have a share test. And the person who shares this free watch and pass is going to be totally free to watch in. People want to buy the recordings like a souvenir, they can. Like my wife got Hamilton t-shirts for my daughters last night. But to watch in, learn, is going to be totally free. So we're going to give each of you a special code. You can share it with your friends, your families, your coworkers, and we'll have a share test to figure something out for a prize there. Okay, good. So we've done when, May 5th to May 7th, where, Center City, Philadelphia, why, to help you in your practice owner journey. If you're going to buy a practice or start one in the next 5 years, or if you've purchased one or started one in the last 5 years. Finish line for confirming is December 1st. The deposit can be split up into 2 payments if you'd like, in January and February. The cost is $3,000, but your sponsors are underwriting, supporting you $2,500. So it's only going to be $500, probably one of the best values you can get out there. The recordings you can get to watch the last one, learn, earn CE, and there's going to be a virtual part. So that is all I have on my list to orient you. So if you're here, you're going to come see us in person for Business Boost, Nacho Hamilton. What questions can I answer for you guys?
Looks like we have another question in the chat. Ashley would like to know if there will be CE credit at the event.
Great question. You know, my brain right now, Ashley, I'm leaning towards no for a specific reason. So I'm in Philadelphia and Morgan's there right now with the Perio Amigos doing their soft tissue grafting course. If you want to get on the list to know the next one, just text FOMO to 215-543-6454. Morgan can put that in the chat, the text FOMO. So I do a ton of C, as you guys know, virtual, in person. C comes with interesting restrictions as to what you have to have in the content, as to what people can say. So part of me is leaning towards right now, Ashley, would be to give all of the boost campers like a golden ticket, like we did, to get like $300 worth of Nacho CE and come and just learn the real stuff you need. I don't want to have pressure on, we have to go to 52 minutes on this topic, 80 minutes on this one. So right now it's going to be awesome content without CE Live, and we'll give you a golden ticket to get other Nacho CE. Will there be a full itinerary of Super Dentist Boost program provided before December 1st deadline? Great question. The answer to that is there will not. The program is 48 hours of fun. Think of like a chef making a meal for you. I know dentists want to say, oh, you know, are we going to eat the cranberry sauce third or fourth? Just think of it. You can I can put in the chat for this person the testimonials from the last boost, but too much information is often a problem for dentists. But if you, for any reason, need an itinerary and you say, hey, it's not for me if I don't have the itinerary, just think, come at 5 p.m. There's going to be Nacho working events, socials. There's going to be awesome content. There's going to be group learning. You're going to meet people who can change your life, and it will finish on 5 p.m. on Saturday. But right now, there's no specific itinerary. 2 reasons: we haven't made the itinerary yet. Second reason, too much information starts to influence what you're thinking about into what I consider to be not a great way. So this person who asked, though, you could put what type of info would you need? Because maybe it's not an itinerary one, it's just a details one. Like, where is it? What's happening? But really good question. Any other questions here for anyone? Good. Okay, cool. You'll like not having a itinerary. My first I don't know if Ashley can talk. I know she has a call in a few minutes, but if she could talk, it would be great, because I wanted to ask her about her experience at New Dentist Boost Camp 1.
Hey, I don't know if you can hear me.
Oh yeah, we can hear you, Ashley. You can put your video on if you want, but if you don't want to, it's
I look really, really bad right now.
Perfect. But... Here, stop sharing your screen. Now I want Ashley big. So Ashley is one of my favorite people in dentisting. Awesome, Ashley. Yeah, you stop sharing. We're all big. So I'm going to ask Ashley this, and Morgan doesn't even know this because she wasn't working with us at the time. Ashley, you came to New Dentist Boost Camp 1 in August of 2018. What information did I give you about what you were going to learn prior to coming to New Dentist Boost Camp 1?
Probably zero.
Zero. What made you jump over the hurdle and come, even though you didn't know?
Just because being a new dentist, it was important for me to, I don't know, just be in like a positive space. I feel like you do a good job of like making sure that we're all trying to help each other. So as a new dentist, I was like, you know what, let me just surround myself by like-minded people and by people that are wanting to be supportive of me, especially being so early in the career. And I feel like there's always something that you can learn. But it was, I mean, I still have those relationships and those friendships now, and that, you know, helped me meet Jamie Amos as well. And then I went to his course, and then, you know, Todd's been great, been following him and been inspired by him ever since. So yeah, I don't know. It was nice just to be around other people.
But I get our people, our dentist people, we're not knowing. We like to know. Was it relaxing not knowing, or were you freaked out that you didn't know exactly what was going to happen?
I'm not someone that has to have all the details up front, so I'm going to go with the flow person anyway. So, I mean, I was fine with not knowing what it was good to have at least an idea of what we're going to be doing, but I didn't need like a specific.
So I love food. I love food, and I'm sitting 2 doors away from Vetri, one of the most famous tasting restaurants on earth. And that's kind of how I do these things. I'm like, hey, here's what's going to happen. I also just want to share, this is a really good aspect for being a leader and a dentist and a treatment planner. Once you say, you can never unsay. So if I said Todd Fleischman's going to talk about running a fee-for-service practice, but then I switch his topic to something else, people get weirdly disappointed that it wasn't that. But if you don't know it all, I encourage you as dentists, don't give too much information to your patients and team. Just give them enough so you can reserve that. Great.
Yeah. And it's good to know, like, you know, as you go along, people might have other questions, and you might want to, you know, realize that everyone actually has more interest in this. So you can kind of switch gears as needed.
We can customize that. Perfect.
Yeah.
You're doing new dentist boot camp when you're doing this. Tell us about your practice owner journey. What made you want to start up a practice?
Yeah, so I feel like my vision as far as being a dentist was always just to have my own practice and make my own rules and create my own culture. So that I've always been kind of chasing that, but I don't know. I mean, I opened in July, so it's been interesting. There's always something. I've already had to dismiss a patient.
Running a practice is really easy and not stressful at all, right?
Well, I mean, like it's stressful, but I feel like it's nice knowing that like other people going through the same thing. And so like, I'm not as stressed, but definitely very stressful, but I'm glad like we've all kind of like geared towards like working together and like sharing each other's like challenges and stuff. I feel like maybe people didn't really have that in the past. And so you just feel like you're by yourself, but I don't feel like I'm by myself.
I mean, I think it's so awesome. You meet Amy Amos, he's a sponsor. Morgan, you can mute you for a sec because I think I'm just reverberating in the background for a sec. I muted you 1 sec. And starting up a practice versus buying one is a whole different journey. And that's just great to deepen your understanding, because too often we don't have a good understanding of what the stresses are of opening one versus buying one, what you want to do.
Right.
So that's great. What would help you as a practice owner if you learned a Super Dentist Business Boost? Like what topic would you like to learn about?
Definitely reading the P&L. My husband, he's in accounting. He went to business school and everything. So he helps me every month, like go through each month that, the accountant sends me all the information. He'll kind of go line item by line item, but it's nice to kind of get a different perspective on it, on like how to read it and what things do we need to be focused on. And okay, like, this happened, but how do we create some like lead measures so that we know how to kind of change, what levers to pull in the practice.
This happens. I have a 3-year-old that lives in my home. Having a practice like a 3-year-old that never grows up. And I think too often people kind of forget about you once you buy or once you start. And then you don't really know the metrics or the morale-based things to say, is this thing right?
Right.
If you decide to have children one day, that's awesome. If you don't, that's also relaxing. But you're going to have an infant. And if they sleep for 4 hours, that's actually a lot. I didn't know that before I had an infant. So, learning the metrics for success are important. So I appreciate you sharing with us, Ashley. Now, where do you live right now?
I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina. Yeah. So if anyone's in Charlotte, we can get some lunch.
Now, that's awesome. Now, dentists are allowed to have fun. It's not illegal. When you came to New Dentist Boost Camp, what were some of the fun parts of being here outside of the learning parts? I'm more really Philadelphia.
What's it called? The Elvez.
Right. Yeah. Elvez is right a block away.
Yeah. Went to Elvez. I don't know, like the food, everyone was just everyone was really fun to be around. So it was just, I don't know. It was just fun. Just
camp. And also you made friends for life. I mean, you connect with Evan. Yeah. You would have not known Evan if you didn't go to New Dentist Boost Camp 1. And now he's someone that you feel is a friend.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Like I was just messaging him like a few weeks ago. So yeah, it's nice like seeing everyone like progress as well.
Yeah, to me, it's about the real ROI of life, which is relationships, opportunities, and impact. And you put ourselves in. I don't know if you're as big a Hamilton fan as I am, but there's a song called "The Room Where It Happened." Room Where It Happens, which was a famous story about how Jefferson and Hamilton compromised on our country, but no one in this room. So I try to create these rooms for dentists. Be more normal, make new friends, feel better about it. So
yeah, exactly.
Sharing your experience. And I know you got a call, but can't wait to see you in Philadelphia. I'm sure we'll connect before then. And just for being your awesome Ashley self.
Awesome. Thanks for having me. I'm going to go jump on this call though.
Yeah, awesome. Perfect. Okay. So we're going to, Morgan, just put the graphic up one more time of the Super Dentist Boost Camp. And if anyone has any other questions, we can answer them. You can drop them in the chat. If anybody would like to talk, you're welcome to talk too. See, all these awesome people have jumped on. If you haven't been selected, for this one, we have a backup boost camp list. So just let Morgan know you want to be on the backup list. I see we have Mitchell Rubenstein come in. So if Mitchell can talk, he's welcome to start his video and talk here. I don't know if he's in a talking place. Let me promote you to panelist here, Mitchell. Promoted you to panelist. If you're just hanging behind the scenes, that's okay too. How come I can't promote him, Morgan? Can you promote him to panelist? Oh yeah, he's panelist now. I got Nathan here. Nathan, you don't have to be panelist to be allowed to, but promote Mitchell for me a second. Oh, he declined. Okay, he's busy, but he's wearing a Super Dentist Boost shirt yesterday, showing off. So awesome, guys. If you have any questions, let us know. If not, we're going to be excited to see you in Philadelphia. Just answer those things for us. Can you be here? Let us know by December 1st. Are the 2 payments in January and February cool? Do you have any further questions? If you have food allergies, let us know that. If you have, you're going to get a hotel room included in this at the Cambria, which is great. Morgan, did you see any last minute questions here? Are you going to mute yourself? Oh, you said hi, Mitchell. Perfect.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any other questions at the moment, but if anybody thinks of anything after the Zoom is over, please just text me or shoot me an email and I'd be happy to help you guys out.
Awesome. And make sure you grab the Boost recordings that you can watch those for free to kind of orange yourselves of what the general concept of this is. This one's going to be focused on business. The last one was business clinical, kind of a business clinical combo. So you'll see the people that we had from that. All right, awesome, guys. Enjoy your guys' Sunday. Really super excited for this. Oh, I brought my playbill for the thing here from last night. So it's going to be like, we're going to create a real playbill for this. And you guys are going to be part of the whole cast of Super Dentist Business Boost, Nacho Hamilton. And if you could just do me a favor and ask Lin-Manuel Miranda to stop by, that would be great. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.